I was so happy y'all fucking hung around with you guys for a minute last night. I was so happy. Other than that,
three friends from three different realities come together to observe life. Hippie Rob, Brother John, and Sleeved presents To Enjoy Spontaneous Humor.
I like it. Easy. I like it. Easy.
if you hit me, I'll shut up.
Okay.
I told you.
I'm going to my room.
Don't make me say it again or whop you again. Man, this is
So how was your trip? Did you have a good time?
a wonderful time. It was, in fact, I'm just so blessed. The way they ship me around from house to house.
Ship you? Do they put you in a box, or how do they ship you
Well,
around?
or a train.
Great ride.
Or a car, but I've figured out their strategy over the years. You know, they get me up there, and everybody they figure they can handle about maybe 3.5
5 minutes?
days.
5 minutes.
What? What? The
Minutes.
what?
He was
I'm
thinking
just
minutes.
joking,
I was thinking days. But Mom always said after, don't.
Fights.
Say something dumb again.
Batter.
How can I say something
Pick
smart?
your words carefully.
Okay. I wouldn't want to mince words, nor would I want to
You know we're
be.
joking, right? But don't get serious on me.
All right. So after 3 to 5 seconds, they can't stand you anymore.
I said days.
Okay, David's.
But to
Okay.
them, it's every day is like a million seconds. Or every second is like a million days.
I need to put something here just in case this is gonna fall, because it looks like it's not too loose.
You slide it in some?
But I want to get everything.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you're in there too. Hi. I'm fucking nuts. But you know that. I love your joke when we're doing the telephone bit. We're like, what? I'm you? Like, oh my god. Because that's what he's reading right now.
Wow.
But we've talked about this. It's just a cool, different way of saying it. Do a shot in the middle of this?
Sure.
Alright, there you go.
I'm on vacation, I guess.
I'm on Division. I'm on Division. Division. I'm on Division.
This is a trilogy.
It's a division.
Idiocy.
The Trilogy or the Trinity? Or more?
It's Sunday.
I think trilogy sounds better. Because it's we all have our own poem. It's like
Okay, that's kind of, I like that also. But I like the Trinity.
but well, it might be less blasphemous too.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What part are you
You
at?
guys don't know any three
No,
syllable
the Hindus
words.
were right.
You guys know I only know 3-syllable words. I repeat things I enjoy, so I say it.
So don't make me get my dictionary.
Brother John Dictionary. Like, listen, where's the joke with this one?
Let me see what you just said to me.
I just thought of a great idea that you could have
I gotta stop repeating him.
a dictionary. You could have a dictionary and just write down all your complaints.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like a little diary. You've got your dictionary, get it off your chest. This pissed me off, this pissed me off, this, you know, and then you go back and reread it and say, well, you know, why
That's
did
a good
that?
idea.
Yeah. Sometimes something will piss you off when you're in a certain mood, and it won't piss you off when you're in another mood.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing about sex. Like, you could be
Oh,
naked.
boy.
Well, hold on, just listen.
I know.
Hear me out. Like, you're like, oh boy, you don't want to listen. But you could be in the shower just washing yourself or whatever, and you're good. You're not, like, no boners or anything. And like
Boners.
like you can wash your junk and be like, I'm good, you know. But then another time you're like, you touch yourself and you're like, oh, I'm jerking off. It's like, but so same thing, different way. Sometimes you're horny, sometimes you're not. Sometimes
When
you're
I have
obsessed.
a hangover, That's when I'm the horniest. It's been around for
Oh,
my
wait,
wife
okay.
used to call
I
it.
know how you feel when I mentioned the whole.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
shower thing. I don't want to hear it.
No. But no, my wife used to say, "Oh no, the hangover hornies." 'Cause, man, we'd have a party on Saturday or Friday night. Next morning,
What part were
next
you
morning,
at?
baby, I'm all over.
What part were you at?
Okay. Well, you got me out of the Hindu thing
this
and
is
got
the
me
end.
back into. Okay, I'm fine with it.
Where are you?
I can.
Can you read it out loud? Is it cool if you?
I'll be glad to, but it might bore him.
All right. Yeah, start over. Bore
Oh.
the shit out of him. That'd be great.
Oh, it's not. It's up to you. I'm not making decisions.
I don't
for
care.
you.
Okay.
Just,
You want to start?
just be
beginning?
coherent this time.
Well, maybe.
Easy answer.
Where was I? Okay.
What was that? Huh?
Whoops! I'm going the wrong direction. Here we are.
No kid.
Wait, let me start. Because you read the last chapter of Blasphemy. Remember that recording?
Yeah.
That's online. I thought I could die after I recorded that because that was the perfect reality of you can't know because once you know the destination, there's no point to it because you already know it. It's the oneness in a different way. So this is also the oneness, also, but you would call it being a unity.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that came from. I didn't make that up. That came from my friend Carol. She was here a couple last
Okay.
summer.
So
And
you're
she
stealing
was,
other
she was
people's stuff
listening
too?
to us talk, and she said, "Oh, you guys sound like unitics." And I said, I'd never heard the word, but I glommed onto it like, you know, people are just fanatics about the
All
unity.
right, Brother John wants to hear you.
Okay,
reading
you ready?
The egg.
Okay, this is.
Take
You were on. You ready? The name of this is The Egg. And whoever Andy Weir is, it's got to be good, or David wouldn't be doing this. Okay. You were on your way home when you died. It was a car accident. Nothing particularly remarkable, but fatal nonetheless. You left behind a wife and two children. It was a painless death. The EMTs tried their best to save you, but to no avail. Your body was so utterly shattered, you were better off. Trust me. And that's when you met me. What? What happened, you ask? Where am I? You died, I said, matter-of-factly. No point in mincing words. There was a truck, and it was skidding, and yep, I said. I died. Yep, but don't feel bad about it. Everyone dies, I said. You looked around. There was nothingness. Just you and me. What is this place, you ask? Is this the afterlife? More or less, I said. Are you God, you ask? Yep, I replied. I'm God. My kids, my wife, you said. What about them? Will they be all right? That's what I like to see. Now let me get going down here. Where's my little frivolous? I'm going the wrong direction. I get backwards. Okay. That's what I like to see. You just died and your main concern is for your family. That's good stuff right there. You looked at me with fascination. To you, I didn't look like God. I just looked like some man, or possibly a woman, some vague authority figure, maybe. More of a grammar school teacher than the Almighty. Don't worry, I said. They'll be fine. Your kids will remember you as perfect in every way. They didn't have time to grow up to grow contempt for you. Your wife will cry on the outside, but we will be secretly relieved. To be fair, your marriage was falling apart. If it's any consolation, she'll feel very guilty for feeling relieved. Oh, you said. So what happens now? Do I go to heaven or hell or something? Neither, I said. You'll be reincarnated. Ah, you said. So the Hindus were right. All religions are right in their own way, I said. Walk with me. You followed along as we strode through the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particular, I said. It's just nice to walk while we talk. So what's the point then, you ask? When I get reborn, I'll be just a blank slate, right? A baby. So all my experiences and everything I did in this life won't matter. Not so. I just moved it. Okay, where am I? I did the wrong thing again. I've got to get this right. Okay. You followed along as we strode through the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particular. So what is the point then, you ask? When I get reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, right? A baby. So all my experience and everything I did in this life won't matter. Not so, I said. You have within you all the knowledge and experiences of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now. Right on. I stopped walking
Yes, it's real.
and took you by the shoulders. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you can possibly imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a glass of water to see if it's hot or cold. You put a tiny part of yourself into the vessel, and when you bring it back out, you've gained all the experiences it had had. You've been in a human for the last 48 years, so you haven't stretched out yet and felt the rest of your immense consciousness. If we hung out here long enough, you'd start remembering everything, but there's no point to doing that between each life. How many times have I been reincarnated then? Oh, lots, lots and lots. And to lots and lots of different lives, I said. This time around, you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD. Wait, what? What? No, you stammered. You're sending me back in time? Well, I guess technically, time as you know it only exists in your universe. Things are different where I come from. Where you come from, you said? Oh, sure, I explained. I come from somewhere else. And there are others like me. I know you want to know about what it's like there, but honestly, you wouldn't understand. Oh, you said, a little let down. But wait, if I get reincarnated to other places in time, I could have interacted with myself at some point. I got to get this, now I got to go up to go down. That's it, very good, Robbie. No, I didn't. I got it backwards again.
Very good. Very, very good.
What a dork.
This is the reading.
Down is down. I got to write this. Okay, all right. Reincarnated to other places in the time
It's already there.
I have interacted with myself at some point. Sure, happens all the time. With both lives only aware of their own lifespan, you don't even know it's happening. So what's the point of it all? Seriously, I ask? Seriously? You're asking me for the meaning of life? Isn't that a little stereotypical? I love it. A stereotypical, I like to say. Well, it's a reasonable question, you persisted. I looked you in the eye. The meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe is for you to mature. You mean mankind? You want us to mature? No, just you. I made this whole universe for you. With each new life, you grow and mature and become a larger and greater intellect. Just me? What about everyone else? There is no one else, I said. In this universe, there's just you and me. You stared blankly at me. But all the people on earth, all you, all different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone? Now you're getting it. I love this guy. Now you're getting it. I'm going the right direction. No, I'm not.
Just go the other way. You can.
Help me out. What's happening?
He's like, what's happening?
It started going without me doing anything. Okay. But there's no one else. I said, in this
We're not
universe,
even
but
drunk
just
yet.
you
That's
and
so
me.
funny.
You stared blankly at me. But of all the people on earth, all you, different incarnation of you, well, I'm everyone. I'm everyone? Now you're getting it. I said with a congratulatory slap on the back. I'm every human being who ever lived, or who will ever live. Yep. I'm Abraham Lincoln, and you're John Wilkes Booth, too, I added. I'm Hitler, you said, appalled, and you're the millions he killed. I'm Jesus, and you're everyone who followed him. Then you fell silent. Every time you victimize someone, I said, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to yourself. Every happy and sad moment ever experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you. You thought for a long time. Why, you ask me, why do all this? Because someday you will become like me. Because that's what you are. You're one of my kind. You are my child. Whoa, you said, incredulous. You mean I'm a god? No, not yet. You're a fetus. You're still growing. Once you've lived every human life throughout all time, you will have grown enough to be born. So the whole universe, you said, is just an egg, I answered. Now it's time for you to move on to your next lifetime, and I sent you back on your way. Wow. Thank you.
Let's cheers.
Whoops. Thank you for sharing. That's really neat. Oh, who said that?
Thanks
to
for
you?
sharing. That's really neat. That's really neat. I like
Well,
that.
isn't it?
I'm gonna see you scroll down again.
That would have been a problem.
Or up.
Scroll down or up. Brother John works perfectly with this. He knows it. Brother John's like, what? On you? Oh my God. Did you see that video? Wait, let's...
Well, yeah, I just figured it out.
First of all, your birthday video is perfect.
Birthday video?
Yeah, from last Sunday. It was a week ago, I think. I think I was there. Were you?
That was just last Sunday?
Yeah, I asked my dad. He
I'm
confirmed.
not.
He did. He did.
Yeah, there were
Seems
assholes
like
out
it's
there.
months ago.
I'll
I'm
tell
learning
you.
to spread it out like a pie. I'm going to live another 100 years in the next 5. Just linger. Spread it out.
Yeah. Just do it different ways. That's what I do.
I'm gonna get you a piece of conduit for your boat, and we'll get a couple of them orange things that stick
What do
out
you see
5 foot
like-
tall. That you poke in front of your driveway. You poke them in the ground.
For like snow stuff. Yeah.
But we can mount a piece of pipe across the bottom, and then put one on both sides so you can see good.
That's better than PVC.
And then,
because it's more flexible.
right before you launch, well, we'll have to mount them to the boat actually.
You can't mount them on the trailer.
Oh yeah, we can mount them on a trailer, and then
They're both just slides.
and then as soon as we get them, we just pull them off.
Maybe if they were.
No, they're flexible. They're fiberglass. They're like a fishing rod.
Where do I get these things? I want
At
to
the store.
We're talking about trying to make it so I don't back my trailer into all the
They've
wrong
probably seen
places.
him 100 times. He's a mailman.
Are you good at backing up, like with the trailer on or something?
No. I don't, my brain doesn't understand the physics
thank
of
you.
the ball
Wherever those
joint.
skills were handed out,
Yeah.
baby, I was absent. You know, I
They,
just can't back something up.
I respect
I
people
would
that
fish
can
twice
do
as much. So I'm so gutless. I give everybody a big laugh at the marina because I can't back the damn thing in.
But it's okay, because,
Yeah, but
it's a skill.
I caught my trailer under the dock the last time, and unfortunately, my buddy, so-called friend, Dennis, was with me because I just helped him move his boat, and in return for him. And it's so funny that the boat's half off the trailer's hooked under the dock, the truck is all screwed up at an angle, and he decides to video it all because it's so funny to him. And I'm in trouble, but he gets it on video, you know, because
And you hate it. You're like, stop making fun
well,
of
I
me.
needed help. I really did.
Like,
But he
help
just
me.
said, "Wait a second." And now he's got me. After watching it several times, he's got me admitting that I'm glad he sort of captured it because, you know, when the janitor starts getting too much pride, he just needs to watch himself back up a trailer.